is rough.
Super intimidating.
Hello. Which one's the heaviest? Cool, thank you.
So it's been a couple of hours since we arrived at the Ngepi campsite, and I've just been doing some work. Harry's been reading his book, and we've now come to the infamous cage pool swimming area here, and Harry's having a go at fishing as the sun's going down. And we're both feeling pretty lucky about it, right?
Fishing.
Yeah. Got a good feeling that he's going to catch something today. Today's the day. We'll see.
I don't know what I'll do if I do catch something.
Yeah, we've actually just seen a hippo out here, which is cool. And earlier we saw some antelopes and warthogs and elephants, which is cool. So yeah. They sound like they're pretty close. Oh yeah, they're just by that bank there.
We've left the Ngepi Camp. Oh gosh, look there. The Ngepi Camp on the way to the Mahango game park, which is not far along this main road that the Ngepi Camp sits on. It's just a bit of a rough gravel road, and we're with the two brothers from Scotland, Finn and Oliver. They're in their Land Cruiser 60 series, which is very cool.
So cool.
Nice retro Land Cruiser.
We've only been in this park for about, what, half an hour? 45 minutes? And we've seen so many hippos, and all of them are out of the water, which is really...
Probably seen like 25 hippos or something.
It's not normal for them to be out of the water in the day. As we learnt from Yaku, their skin is very sensitive to the sun, so they stay in the water for the hot hours of the day, and then they come out at night to graze, but they're all grazing now.
That's what we've been told.
Yeah, we've seen some crocodiles as well, which is, yeah, they're very, very well hidden, which reminds us to be very careful. But yeah, this park's awesome.
Because the park is on the river, there's just like an abundance of life. There's animals everywhere.
All the animals are always around the water. Yeah, it's been very good so far.
Where are we?
So we've just stopped off to have some lunch, had a nice sandwich and feeling refreshed and watered and fed. And we've been by this stretch of the river that has had a lot of crocodiles. We've seen a lot go past and it looks like some of them come close. But now we're going to hit the road again and continue this loop that we're on and see what else we can find. I've actually really been surprised at how much we've seen so far, which has been awesome. Awesome to come somewhere and actually not have any expectations and not really know much about the area that you're in. I think when you go somewhere like maybe Kodum and Etosha and you have that expectation of seeing so much wildlife there and you don't, you kind of feel a bit disappointed. But by coming here and not knowing anything really about the park, you go in with like a total open mind, and we've seen a lot so far. So yeah, been very, very cool. And let's continue the day at the park. So we just went down to the watering hole and there were 3 elephants there. I think they were all bull elephants. So we were there and they were very aware of us being in their space, and we tried to keep sort of away, you know, and not invade the area. And we parked up behind a hide and then got out of the cars and went into the hide just to watch them and see what else was around. And they wouldn't stop staring at us the whole time. They didn't continue drinking or turn away. So we got back into our cars and they started to like shake their heads and their ears and stuff at us and did not look happy. Then started to walk towards us and I freaked out a little bit and was like, Harry, we need to go right now. So we all sort of backed up and tried to turn around quickly to go away. And it actually kind of turns out that we were just in the way of them getting back into the bush. So they wanted to go in our direction and couldn't get past where we were, which we didn't realise at the time. And obviously if we would have known that, we wouldn't have parked there.
Obviously, like you say,
we never would have like parked in their way. No way.
It's just bad luck that they wanted to go there.
Yeah. So it was all fine in the end. Elephants can be super intimidating and you really don't want to piss them off basically. So yeah.
Don't want to what?
I'll have to beep that.
I don't know how, if it's even focusing, I've got no idea.
This road is rough.
The next day we visited Buffalo National Park. Looking about. Just as we had turned around to make our way towards the exit gate of the park, Harry spotted this guy out of the corner of his eye. We haven't seen a lion since we visited the Scotia Safari Game Reserve in South Africa, so to spot this lion and be the only ones around watching him before the crowds of game vehicles arrived was incredibly special. coming up in our next video. I actually feel quite sad. I don't want to leave Namibia.
All good things must come to an end.
We will be crossing the border into Botswana. We'll see you in the next one, guys.